Hi everyone, welcome to part 21 of Star Ocean. It's me and Blast again, because I don't think anybody else is going to join us for Star Ocean.
Blast?
I'm in Mojo. I don't know why I keep saying Blast. Because it's B, it's at the beginning of the alphabet, and I don't like to travel.
What?
Blast name starts with a B, and it's at the beginning of the alphabet, and I don't like to travel.
I mean, I get that, just,
I meant Mojo, I'm sorry. It's part 21 of Star Ocean.
Yeah.
I know, right? My name's Claude. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Claude, and it is an immense displeasure to know you.
By the way,
Because you remind me of someone I knew like a while ago, and I don't like that.
By the way, the guy in the green cloak, his name is Raphael. The only line he had in the entire... No, that's a lie. He'll have one more line right here. But the only 2 lines he has in the entire game are right here in this scene. And then he dies.
Well, then it's kind of like the fight with, oh, this guy. Well, he looks fucking creepy.
It's a Jawa.
That's what I was about to say.
A Jawa became one of the 10 wise men. Anyway, oh no, 3 of the 10 wise men? This battle should be hard. Nope, can say it with straight face.
Lol, nope. Because you totally pulverize him.
Ha, ha, ha. Get it? Ha, too late. He's dead. His defense can't go up.
Did I just state that I am greatly appreciative that Claude's Dragon Roar takes a lot shorter to charge up than Albel's Dragon Roar in Star Ocean 3?
Oh.
It takes like 3 seconds for it to fully charge up. Granted, it does a lot of damage, but still.
No, I like the Dragon Roar of this game. Dragon Roar, Dragon Roar, Dragon Roar, Dragon Roar.
The way it works in SO3 is like, Dragon Roar! Then you have to like wait a few seconds. Then he releases it.
No.
Dragon Roar!
No, I was gonna say something. I totally forgot what it was. Damn it.
Shit.
Oh, people might be yelling at me when we get bigger and stuff. Why aren't you using Mirror Slash? Mirror Slash is better. No, it's not. There's more. No. Inside joke. No, Mirror Slash is not better. Mirror Slash may land more hits, but I have terrible luck with it because every time I go, I get like 4 hits in, and then the enemy blocks. Well, I should say against the 10 wise men. Against regular enemy, yeah, it's probably better, but I like Dragon Roar just because I can use it on everybody. Yeah, like 4 hits in a mirror slice, it'll stop. That lets the enemy have enough time to run around me, hit me, and effectively just made me waste my magic points. That's why I like Dragon Roar, because I can use it from far away because it's a long-range attack, and then even if it doesn't hit the enemy, I can still move to get him before they can get around to me. Yeah, turn off the backstab skill. It's useless.
What does the backstep skill do?
Makes you go behind the enemy. So unless you're playing universe mode, you don't need it. Oh man. Excuse me. No, I'm not. There is not a lot to talk about right now, because the only thing we are doing... Ooh, look! Giant bird!
It's a new thing. It's a new day.
Shit,
it's a new generation. Why am I singing that? Yeah, well.
Because. Eagle Shot! Don't equip that because it's worse than what she has on now.
Wait, who? Worse than who? Raina? Okay, because like I know you said she, so I should have gotten the idea, but still.
Yeah, sorry. I'm eating Snickers peanut butter square.
What is? You know, it reminds me of one of the first commercials that was released for with the sharks.
Yeah, dude. I originally thought it was a stupid idea, but no, these things are fucking delicious.
They really are. They really are.
I'm looking at the strategy guide because I have never, ever gotten all the treasure chests in this place because I'm already pimped out by the time I get here, but I said I was going to show them all off, so I have to keep looking down at the strategy guide to find out where the fuck the chests are.
Whoops.
See, even though I missed with Dragon Roar, I could still run to something else.
It's ironic because like Dragon Roar is a lot faster in this game. Therefore, I'd probably use it more in this. But in Stars Until the End of Time, I wouldn't use Dragon Roar. I never really. It's a very alright skill. It's a cool skill because it damages enemies like for great amounts of damage. And it gets a lot of hits in on the enemy. I want to say one of the most. I was about to say the most comboing skill, but no, I want to say that's Maria's Pulse Blast, or not Pulse Blast, Energy Burst.
Excuse me.
But I'm not sure. It's all good. But it's basically, you know, in Starship 3, I prefer to use Albel's Hand of Doom as opposed to friggin'
Wait, Albel's Hand of Doom?
Yeah. He is that a skill in this game?
No, but that is a I don't think it's called Hand of Doom in Dungeons and Dragons, but it's basically a skill that I believe a monk uses, and it's like an insta-kill move if it hits.
Yeah, Albel's it's not an insta kill, but in my experience, Hand of Doom canceling is basically one of the better moves for if you want to do a faster Albel, I guess, because like basically he gets like I think 5 hits in that do a fair amount of damage, at least with my experience, and you know, it's also pretty good for like guard breaking move because you know, because like circle button moves that are killer moves that are assigned to the circle button, not the like X button. Circle button killer moves or the circle button attacks in general typically break guard.
Killer moves assigned to face buttons?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I like until you get kind of used to it, because until the end of time, they assign the killer moves. Well, I call them killer moves just for context's sake. They're really just called special attacks, I think. But you have to. It's basically based on pressure sensitivity and how far away you are from the enemy. And that might sound really bad, but Stars Until the End of Time, at least with my experience, I know I'm saying that a lot. And attacking with the buttons, like doing your standard attacks, it's not something you really do a lot in the game.
Because I was about to say, that would throw me off tremendously, because in The Last Hope, the special moves are assigned to the L and R buttons.
Yeah, like that is something that I do really like better about Star Ocean second story technically, and
Jesus Christ,
Last Hope, and well, I guess First Departures, because they assign the buttons to the L1, R1, L and R or whatever. While till the end of time, you have to worry about pressure sensitivity. But really, until the end of time's fairness, you are using those moves a lot.
I don't know why I was standing there for so long. I thought I had moved a bit earlier. I guess I just was figuring out where to go.
I am hoping I'm making a lot of sense. And there's the bunny shoes.
No, the bunny shoes don't work outside. That was me using the speed up function by accident.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to cover it up because you're playing on a totally real PSP.
Yeah.
You think we're running this into the ground, Curtis?
No, we still have 3 more parts.
Good. I hope they buy it.
I know, right? It's not like it was painfully obvious in part 2.
It's not like it was painfully obvious from the fucking beginning when you kept like freaking selecting reset.
Well, you can do that on the regular PS2. If you look at PS2, PS1, PS2. I didn't have a PS1 when I recorded it the first time for my channel, so I was on a PS2. Go watch part 1, about 4 minutes and 10 seconds in, I think.
Okay.
Shameful, not shameful plugging.
Shameful, not shameful. Shit.
If we're gonna do this, if we were gonna do this like live, I would have to have somebody with me, because otherwise it's just doing commentary again.
Yeah.
We all know how well that worked out for Final Fantasy, or at least I do.
Wait, which Final Fantasy?
I'm part. How far am I into part 21 right? Yeah, so...
Are we talking about the sessions for the for Incompetech
Yes.
Comms, or...? Oh, okay. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, those are still a thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, they'll probably all be uploaded by the time we get to this part, but just...
Damn it! What is it with me and getting the timelines messed up?
Because I may not upload anything for like huge chunks at a time. But what nobody realizes is going on behind the scenes is I have a shitload of stuff going on in my life. I'm editing Final Fantasy, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Donkey Kong Country, Portal 2, Portal 2 Co-op, Sonic 06, Star Ocean, Final Fantasy 7, eventually Final Fantasy 4. All those. I have to deal with military life, school life, stuff at home.
Yeah, I mean, I'd help with editing, but the thing is, though, is that the Sony Vegas on my computer just doesn't want to fucking work.
I'm the only one with a good computer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get me a new computer, damn it.
Hurry up!
It's gonna cost me $800!
La la la. Sell your old computer, get a new one, blah.
True. I could probably sell these old things. Well, I could probably sell one of my laptops. I have two. But,
Dr. Octagonopus, blah!
For some reason, I have two.
Dr. Octagonopus, blah, blah. Dr. Blah. Dr. Blah, blah. I wish I could find that remix again. I can't find it, and it annoys the hell out of me.
Audience! Link it in the description.
It was like a Naruto one, and I fucking... with Killer Bee, and I can't find it. Probably because it was deleted or something, I don't know. Move, damn it! Okay, there we go, yeah. You can totally skip these chests, by the way, but like I said, I'm showing them off. Atomic Puncher, which is a worse weapon for Pressus. Her Pressus's best weapon is the... You know what? We're at the end of the game. Where's the fucking strategy guide? Read off some information.
By the way, we'd like to remind the audience that earlier in the playthrough, Ashton acknowledged that Pressus was cute. We also would like to remind the audience that Ashton is 20 years old and Pressus is 16.
Ashton is 23, if I remember correctly.
I thought he was...
He's 20. He's 20, my bad.
Okay, I was about to say, we'd like to remind the audience of that. And don't even post in the comments, well, that's what they like in Japan. Fuck you.
But then again, that 16 years old Earth equivalent.
True. True.
Where are the weapons?
I hope that ripping is not catching up on my mic.
It is.
Damn it.
Probably hear the page turning on mine, but at least it's not that bad. Punches. Actually, might as well start with swords.
Just ripping up something on my water bottle.
Alright. As you guys know, Claude's best weapon is the,
Sword of Marvels.
No, besides what... That's Dios's. Besides weapon from the final dungeon, Claude's best weapon is the Eterna, or Eternal Sphere, if you're playing the PS1 version. Ashton has short swords. Reyna's best weapon is the Imprezia. Bowman's best weapon is the... I believe it's the Moon Fists. And then, Death Things. Who's that word by? Death Things, Noel? Yeah, and, Noel's best weapon, no, wait, that's Fun City. I don't want one that's one in Fun City. It's his best weapon. Looks like the Kaiser Knuckles, but that's just something you can make. Tiger Fang, Serpent's Tooth, Platinum Nails, Metal Fangs, Knuckles, Kaiser Knuckles. Yeah, it looks like his best weapon that you can create is the Kaiser Knuckles, but his best weapon is the Death Fangs that you can win from Fun City. Reyna's was the Imprezia, Bowman's was the...
We got visitors, Honey-O.
Where'd it go?
You trash. We've had enough of your
Was the Titan's Fist, and then
Let's go, Michael.
Noel's was the Kaiser Knuckles. But here we have the 5th and 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Killed everyone below us.
I'm sorry, 7th and 8th. I don't know why I said 5th and 6th. 7th and 8th of the 10 Wise Men.
I hope you're ready.
This battle should be harder too. Even there's 2 of them. That must mean they're stronger.
And plus, one of them has his head. Plus one of them's head's on fire.
I know, right? That means they should be totally harder.
There's nothing funny about that.
Nope. Can't do it. I can't hold a straight face.
You know, this is something I actually got to give Starshin to over Starshin till the end of time. Is that they actually do a lot better at getting your sort of villain group shown. And actually, because till the end of time, like, yeah, they had a pretty decent villain group, but they just sort of show up and you fight and kill them. That's basically it. And you don't really get much background on them. I mean, that's fine. I'm not asking for a lot of background on these villains in this series, but
well, see, Star Ocean 2 is completely the opposite. If you manage to get the secret files, which I didn't do, it explains absolutely everything you need to know about these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, till the end of time, you do get some story of them if you check the, I'm sorry, that voice acting. Anyway.
Really quick before I continue, the guy I have attacking with Claudio now, attack him. He has a move called, shit, what was his attack? I don't remember what it was, but it was a really powerful fire attack that can stone and paralyze, or has a chance to stone and paralyze your party members, and does some massive damage even for the amount of health that I have. So attack him before he manages to get that off.
But like, you have like this sort of dictionary until the end of time. Oh shit, Kamehameha. But anyway, you have this sort of like dictionary for till the end of time, but I'm not sure if it gives like a grand amount of background. But like in this game, even if you don't do the secret files, you do sort of acknowledge these guys are threatening. Till the end of time, these guys just show up. It's like, okay, you know, let's beat the shit out of them. They're dead. Okay, moving on. I mean, I honestly do like what they did with the final boss of the game, Luther. Like, I think they did him. They did really well to build him up.
Yeah. In this game, Gnarl explains about the 10 Wise Men and why they were locked away. And it's like, alright, I have a legitimate reason for wanting to beat these guys. They want to blow up the fucking universe.
Well, I mean, until the end of time, you had a legitimate reason to beat the shit out of the guys in that game. For reasons I will not spoil, because you'll see until the end of time. But you knew why you wanted to kill them or beat the shit out of them. But with till the end of time, they weren't as, I guess, built up as well, I guess, if that makes sense. But Luther, the final boss of the game, like, you don't even get to see him until you fight him, which I actually really like.
Do you is there like a symbol of annihilation or anything in that game where they blow up the universe?
It's sort of basically, somewhat, except, well, it's kind of, it's weird to describe.
or whatever then. Fun fact, this floor actually has, besides going up to there and going, leaving, this place has no enemies. Yeah, so this is a good time to, like, make sure your equipment's in order and stuff. By the way, if you want, the treasure chest for this dungeon, follow exactly what I do. Except that. To the right. There you go. Now do exactly as I do.
Ah, well, at least it's not one of those stupid puzzles where when you press one switch, it deactivates another, and then you have to find a way to deactivate or activate all switches. I hate puzzles like that in games.
Well, see, that weapon does have better attack, but the reason I say the Sword of Marvels is better, I guess I equip it to him anyway. I guess it's because I don't care.
Way to go, Curtis.
Alright, look, the point is the Sword of Marvels is better. Okay?
Yeah, but like, wait, is there a puzzle like that in this game?
This is technically that puzzle. I say follow exactly what I do to get those treasure chests, because you can flick these all you want and nothing bad will happen, but it's the singular ones. If you flick that, the door after that door will close, allowing you not to get the treasure chest. But
oh, okay. I thought this, like, I looked at this, I thought it was like one button does one thing, like opens one door and the other does another. It wasn't like a pattern thing.
Well, it does, but you have to go through, in order to advance the floor, you have to press these buttons, but if you want to get the treasure chest, you have to ignore those and follow the path I took, and then press the other switches to be able to open the final door to leave this floor.
That's confusing.
Yeah, that's why I say just follow exactly as I do. And you will do just fine.
So basically, if you don't get all the treasure, just ignore the shit out of these?
No, you have to press all these to advance the floor anyway. Yeah, if you want to leave this floor, you have to press all the switches. By the way, there are 4 switches, but you have to press those 3 first, and then go back down, and then to the left, and then down. In the room where I went up to get the treasure chest, and the final switch is down there. But you have to press the other 3 switches first in order to get access to this one.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, without the guide, and been playing since 1999, that would have taken a while to figure out. Anyway, back to weapons really quick. Celine's best weapon is the, outside of the final dungeon, is the Prime Prayer? Where the hell is the Millennium Staff? Oh, it's not even on here. Okay, no. Or is it the Prime Prayer? Customize. No, it doesn't show it on here. What the fuck? Okay, so the best weapon in the game from the final dungeon is the Millennium Staff, but it doesn't show it in the guide. The best weapon she can have is the Silver Moon. For Celine. For Ashton, the best weapon he can have is the Mephistophar or Malufa if you're playing the PS1 version. For Presses, her best weapon is the SD-UGA Punch. I believe it's the same in both versions. For Opera, her best weapon is the Pulse Box, or Psycho Box from Fun City Prize, but I'm talking about customization. So Pulse Box. The best weapon for Shitlord is.
We're winning this one.
Oh, it's
I don't know, I haven't
these
used it in
guys
so
again.
long. Hold on. It looks like the Holy Scriptures. Religious reference in this video game from the 90s? Oh. The best weapon for Chisato looks like the Psychic Gun. The best weapon for Ernst is the Spark Whip? You can buy that? Huh.
Oh
No, Dark Whip. Dark Whip, sorry. Customize. I didn't see that. Miscellaneous. Did I get everybody? Claude, Dios. Oh, Dios is the Marvel Sword, by the way, yeah. Reina Bowman Noel, Celine, Ashton, Pressis, Opera, Shitlord, Chisato, Ernst. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The best weapons outside. The best sword is the Levantine sword. There we go. It's the Million Staff because it's under miscellaneous, obviously. The Million Staff, I believe it's still called that in this version. And then Weird Slayer is actually Chisato's best weapon, ironically.
Ironically,
You'll see. The best. Fuck it. I'm not gonna go into that because everyone's different. Yeah, but those are the best weapons. Okay. Anyway, what's going on? Did we leave floor 6 yet?
I think we did. I think we're on our way to fight. I'm gonna assume that we're on our way to fight Cyril or Lucifer.
Yep.
Funnily enough, that was also the name of Luther in the Japanese version of Till the End of Time, but due to reasons, they actually changed his name to Luther, which I actually prefer, to be honest.
Luther.
Luther.
No.
Luther. That's not my name.
Wait, Luther.
Luther.
Luther. What?
Yeah. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Literally speak of the devil.
Oh yeah, I'll be here all night. Try the veal.
Speak of the devil. Oh, wow.
Get it, Lucifer Devil?
Oh, wow. Easy there. Claude's getting real here.
Well, yeah, he kind of killed his dad.
Well, I know, but it's like, damn.
Everything's going according to plan. And he got cells out and forcing you to fight us one by one. Question. The first floor we fought 3 of them at the same time. The fifth floor we fought 2. What is that? How is that 1 by 1?
Now, all I have to do
The lowest members fought us 1-on-1.
and then the
But-
universe will be mine alone. That bug-ridden reject is hard.
I take it that Lucifer here is actually, is gonna turn on Indelicio, assuming he,
So you
Well,
let
he
your
would,
friends get killed
if
on
we gave him the
purpose?
chance.
yeah.
By the way, I'd like to point out, this guy is named Lucifer, trying to overthrow a guy named Gabriel.
You're still
Religious reference.
couldn't have asked for a better set of pawns. I suppose.
And
it
the
is
devil
not some
using us as pawns and then rewarding us?
So what would you like? Wealth, power,
Well, power.
Glad you'd be too
Be too interested in either. Well, death. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have skipped to the part where I delivered the final blow. It's like, oh, this is ironic.
This looks a little rough.
This song right here.
To do my best.
Incarnation of the devil. This is also until the end of time.
I do the same thing here. I just sit and listen to the music. Unfortunately, the recording didn't pick up the minute, like, detail. So all you're picking up is the rhythm. You're not picking up the bass, and you're not picking up the what is that other thing called? Melody. You're not picking up. No. You're hearing the melody. It's not picking up the rhythm or the bass.
Actually, it's kind of funny. Looking at Cyril here, that's what I'm probably gonna call him because I don't know why I just kind of prefer that name. But looking at him here, at his design, kind of reminds me, interestingly enough, of Tillian of Time in a way, and there's somewhat of a reason for that. I
Talk
think.
about Gabriel Celestia and the wings in the back.
No. Tillian of Time's final boss, Luther. In Tillian of Time, like Luther's final form, like there's no real difference exactly. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm a little.
Really quick?
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that is the first time I have gotten that guy in a spot where he didn't just like go, oh, by the way, I'm invincible, and use my special attack. That was the first time I ever managed to kill him without him using Wind of Destruction. Okay, go ahead.
Just one more to go.
Yeah, but like what I was gonna say was like his appearance there.
Let's go, Raina.
I wasn't making a lot of sense. I was a little woozy, but now, man, I think my train of thought's on track. I've not been making a lot of sense this part, and I apologize to the audience. But what I was gonna say was, until the end of time, like Luther's final form, looks different from that, obviously. But interestingly enough, I forget what dungeon it is, one of the post-game dungeons. You had to fight 3 pairs of characters. You had to fight, I forget what the first one was. Then you had to fight the 2 characters you didn't recruit. Like if you didn't recruit, like Roger or Pepita, for example, you'd have to fight Roger and Pepita. And then you'd have to fight Fate and whoever he ended up in the ending with. If you got the Fate solo ending, you would actually have to fight Fate and the final boss, Luther. And Luther would look actually a lot like Lucifer did there.
Really?
Yeah, it's a different recolor, and I actually think it looks pretty cool.
All right.
Like, I might send you a picture later, and probably, we could probably put like a side-by-side photo, like right here, for example.
All right.
More editing for Curtis later, yay!
All right. Where am I going? I thought I was going the wrong way there for a second. All right, only one more floor to go. All right, let's do this. Time to get through the 9th floor and fight the final boss. Yeah, here we go, guys.
Easy. Yeah, let's rock, baby.
You guys still have 3 parts left. I know. Bear with me.
Yeah, it takes us 3 parts to beat the final boss.
He's that hard. He's not really that hard. Especially if you're a cheating bitch like me. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
man.
I'm left with over... I always hate when I get to that point in the game where I'm left with leftover SP. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. It sucks.
Anyway, with the fighters, always leave, I believe it's Trance, Recast, and Hasten Speech, and Concentration for last, because those are mage. Those are meant specifically for mages. Use everything else. For Reyna, it's the exact opposite. Level those up first and worry about everything else later. Actually, if I'm going to say that for every character in the game, Claude, Ashton. I have the strategy guide. Why am I trying to do this in my head? Claude, Ashton, Pressis, Opera, Bowman, Ernst, Dios. Noel's kind of in the middle, but I'll put him under both. Noel and Chisato. Do the first one, and then for Reyna, Celine, Leon, and Noel, do the opposite. Noel, do whatever the fuck you want with him. He's like the middle character.
Red mage, basically.
Red
Well, that's a weird term.
Red
but
mage
still.
leaning more toward magic.
Paladin, I guess.
No, I would say more monk, maybe.
Nah, okay.
Cleric isn't the right word.
That's why I said paladin. I always typically associated characters that could heal and fight as paladins for some reason.
No, those characters are more. Oh, I'm trying to think back to D&D here. Fuck, I can't think of anything. Red Mage. Dueling suit, best armor in the game. Except for the stuff you get in the final dungeon, obviously. Oh, by the way, if you guys noticed, we went from 8 to 9 to 8. What?
Wait,
yeah,
what?
we're on the 8th floor right now.
Wait, why?
Time to save the game. The icon changed. You know what that means?
Time for some optional side quests.
Time to edit. I think I edit.
Maybe he doesn't.
Oh, wait, is that the end of the part?
I think it is.
Oh, fuck, I was in full screen. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Okay, yeah. That's the end of the part, everybody. We'll come back next part.
See you guys next time. Same incompetent time, same incompetent channel. This is my favorite music track in the game.
Besides the track and the bonus dungeon. So I'm just going to sit here and listen for a full loop.
What track is this?
This is called,